Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. It is the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, your place for entertaining automotive on iHeartRadio. Coming up, we're going to have some open car talk here amongst us boys.
What?
We got some things to talk about, you and me.
Okay, well, that, and you had asked a question earlier about what is the AFX category.
Yes, did you find that out?
I have
good,
information about that.
Good.
AFX or ATX?
ATX.
Okay. ATX, okay, so we got stories making automotive news headlines, too. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on our debut on iHeartRadio. We thank you very much. I hope you've downloaded the app and listening there. And if you're not listening today on our live broadcast, you can listen 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. And just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk, and you can find us right there. So tell us about this new category that Stan is involved in.
So this is basically factory experimental, and it is these Cobra Jet, Copo, drag pack, which I think is the Mopar version of
Right.
cars, but they are all shifter cars. So this isn't let go of the button, drive an automatic. These are all, at least based on what I can read on the NHRA website in the technical specs from Lonnie Grimm and Brian Loans, is these are OE cars that are built as one-offs, or people who take these one-off cars and build them to take to the track at NHRA. And I believe some of the reason recently, the NHRA just changed one of their major rules about roll cages. It used to be if you went under 10.5, you had to have a 6-point cage in the car. They just opened that up to anything under 9 seconds in this category has to have a 6-point cage. So we're talking about some 9-second cars uncaged, and they realize that today's technology, the strength built into the greenhouse and stuff, is pretty superb compared to what it was in the day. But what they're trying to bring back is the old days of Pro Stock, Sox and Martin, Grumpy Jenkins, those, the early Don Nicholson kind of stuff.
Dino Don,
when they were running truly a stock car, production car that they just built monster engines for. Chicago Chi-Town Hustler, all of those cars back in the late 60s and early 70s that Grumpy Jenkins went and bought and then made his street car, Strickler with the Z11 Impala.
Wouldn't you want a cage in it if you're doing under 10? I mean, I would.
Well, but it's not required, and I think they're doing that because they realize the strength of the car, but they also realize the cost.
And I think that's really the driving factor behind this particular new class of cars, the cost, where they can keep it affordable, somewhat speaking, because there's no such thing as an affordable race car.
Yeah. So these are all 5-speed manuals, clutch pedal, brake pedal, and a gas pedal. And
I'm familiar with that.
They're open to supercharged engines. They're all fuel injected. Going to be, I think the hope is a rebirth of that type of race it on Sunday, sell it on Monday car, because today's pro stocks, like what Eric is driving, that is, it looks like a new Camaro, but there's very little. There's virtually no Camaro in it.
Exactly.
And these are going to be
maybe the roof panel.
Yeah, these are going to be production cars, one-off production cars taken to the track. Going to be a cool new class and category. And I'm not real sure. We'll have to ask Seth if they're running it. I know this year it is running as a, what do they call it, exhibition event. And I think next year they're going to be full on in the series.
That'll be cool to follow.
Yes.
Because hopefully there will be some standouts in that category, up-and-comers that will make a name for themselves.
Right. Such as Stan.
Well, Stan or his driver. But, that'll be one of those kind of classes of cars that it wouldn't surprise me that Erica might drive a time or two.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the big name drivers.
Well, when you look at the factory Copo drag pack Cobra Jet cars today, some of the people that have come out of that, Aaron Stanfield has come out of that. Leah Pruitt has run a Challenger drag pack car for a number of years.
She still does.
Yeah. So, there's some big names that are running these factory experimental cars, and be pretty cool. So it's got to be stock dimensions as a body, 2,650 pounds, shifter car. It's got to be manual transmission. They can only run 10.5 tires. So, they are restricted in tire size. And they're gonna look.
In other words, they have to fit underneath the wheel well.
It's a small tire, right? Yeah.
Under the stock body line.
In the NPK world, or the street outlaws, it's a small tire car.
Yeah.
So and that'll be pretty interesting.
All right, yes, it will. And looking forward to that. All right, joining us now is Nathan Milner, and he is with 0 to 60 Customs. Nathan, good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning. How's it going?
Very well, thank you. Tell me about Nathan Milner. What's your background? Let's start with the basics here and find out about you.
Yeah, of course. So I started my journey a long time ago, about 10 years ago. I actually started on YouTube. Started making YouTube videos kind of with my friends, by myself, gaming content, all kinds of stuff. And over 10 years, it's spiraled into this huge business. But particularly, I've always been interested and really, really motivated by cars. I've always had a picture of a Lamborghini up on my wall. I actually have a picture of 4 cars on my wall right now.
And what are those cars?
So one is a McLaren Senna, Ferrari Pista, an SVJ Roadster, and a Bugatti Pure Sport.
Oh, well, you don't pick any of the cheap cars, do you?
No. These are my 4. These are my dream cars.
Do you own any? Oh, so dream cars. So you don't own any of those?
I don't own any of these right now. No.
Not, but there's hope.
Have you driven any of them? Because I've looked at some of your YouTube stuff, and you have either driven or been behind the wheel of some pretty cool cars.
Yeah, no, definitely been. I haven't been behind the wheel of any of these.
Nobody will throw you the keys to the Senna, huh?
Yeah.
Well, cool. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, so started the YouTube journey. Been about 10 years since I started. We have 3 to 4 channels right now. One of them sits with 13 million followers. The other one sits with 11 million, 7 million, and then we have some other smaller ones around 1 million. And we make kind of all kinds of content. We make vlogs, we make gaming content. We just posted a really cool video today where I played Grand Theft Auto, but it pertains to me in real life. And if I do anything illegal in the game, I get arrested in real life. So we just do really, really fun videos. It's all types of content. I filled my house with ball pit balls, packing peanuts. I turned my house into a beach with water. We kind of go crazy. So,
wow. So, where are these viewers? Do you know? Have you drilled down in to find out who these people are that are watching these?
Yeah. So a lot of our viewers are younger aged, but we have a lot of, middle-aged people watch us as well. Viewers are honestly all around the world. Every single country we have viewers from. Our biggest viewership is from United States, Canada, and the UK.
Okay.
Those are our 3 biggest. And then I think 4th would be Australia.
What was the one video that really kind of kicked this thing off and jumped all of those viewers?
Yeah, I think my most popular video right now is it's a Lego tower video. I basically built the world's tallest Lego tower. And I think that one has 50 or 60.
Now, wait a minute. You can't just tell us that. I need to know how tall it is.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't that tall. It was only about 2 stories. I lived in a 2-story house, so I built it all the way up to the ceiling of the 2nd story. And I wanted to make a second one that was way bigger, too. And we actually did do that outside. We made it even taller than the house, but that video didn't do as well.
So you have a lot of time on your hands.
I guess, yeah. We're staying super, super busy.
Well, and I assume that you're making a living doing these videos.
Yes.
Very nice. And so where are you located?
Yes,
physically?
I'm Houston, Texas.
I'm sorry, say again?
Houston, Texas.
Oh, you're here in Houston.
Yeah.
And so it's 0 to 60 Customs.
Yeah, so we have 0 to 60 Customs and we have 0 to 60 Society. They're two completely different buildings and completely different businesses.
Okay, and so are we talking to you today about Society or Customs?
We can talk about both.
Well, let's do that. So, so what's the difference between the two?
Yeah, so 0 to 60 Society is going to be kind of like modern luxury car storage combined with office and entertainment space. So we have about almost 13,000 square feet of office and entertainment space and about 14,000 square feet of car storage. So people can come in, they can store their car with us, and they can come right into the offices, get some work done. We also have an entertainment space where we're going to be putting like racing simulators, golf simulators, kitchens. We have meeting rooms, pretty much everything you need to function your business. You can rent multiple offices, totally up to you. But that right now is under construction. And then 0 to 60 Customs, which is right next door, they're literally in the same parking lot, is going to be an auto customization shop. So we'll do tons of work on cars. I can't say too much of what we're doing yet because I don't want too much news to get out there. But pretty much if you dream it, we can build it. We're slowly working into kind of engine stuff, but we want to more so stay on the side of customization, like wraps, completely custom interiors, if you want stars in your ceiling, custom wheels. We're working with a bunch of companies for wheels and tunes and all kinds of stuff, exhaust and whatnot. I don't know if we'll go as deep into building like straight up race cars. Like if you brought us a Mustang and you're like, hey, I want to make a 3,000 horsepower. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because
takes a different skill set.
More of a mechanic engineering shop. It's more of a customization shop. That's kind of the goal. So.
Sounds like fun. Well, something that we all want to be you.
And your 0 to 60 Society kind of sounds like rent a man cave kind of thing to a degree.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a giant man cave. That was kind of my vision for it because I always loved, and this is how I got the idea. I loved being in my garage around my cars. I loved looking at them. Sometimes I would even go down there with my laptop and just sit there and just work and just look at the cars because they're so beautiful. And I was like, why is there not a place where I can work and look out my window and look at all my cars or all these beautiful cars, like a dealership? I was also very fascinated with guys that work at dealerships and, guys like at Lamborghini, and they have an office. They have this big, nice glass wall, and they look out and they just see all these Lamborghinis. I was like, that must be so motivating. So that's kind of what I wanted to replicate and create.
Wow.
Nice.
Talk about a vision and a way to go.
Not looking for the exact address yet, unless you want to give it out, but where in the city is this located?
Yeah, so it's actually right next to the airport.
Okay.
Right next to IAH International Airport over in Spring. I would give you the address. Not
important. Just kind of what part of the city.
Also, it's a brand new business park, so the address doesn't even line up with the property yet. So we're trying to figure out how we can get on Google Maps.
And when do you anticipate grand opening or ribbon cutting?
So the goal is probably, I want to say October or November for both the buildings to be done.
So they're under, like you say, under construction.
Yeah, under construction right now.
So these bays where you can park your exotic.
Yep.
You outfit that stall or that bay to your liking of what you said you could put desks in there and make an office, or is that separate?
Yeah. Well, so the garage and the office part is completely separate. So you'd have the garages, over to your right, and then you'd have all the offices and the entertainment and everything else is all one space.
So
and it's honestly just, I would imagine it's just like a big open parking lot, but it's all indoors.
So you would also be open to hosting club events at the location?
Yes.
Well,
yes, that's
cool.
the goal.
I can see
so I'm trying to
Grady and the Ferrari Club of Houston coming out there for this.
Yeah. I was trying to see. So the cars are going to be separate from the office space, but so the office space, if I'm in my office, am I going to have a glass wall to where I can look out on all these cars?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yes.
So it's not like an individual man cave where it's me and my car. I can see everybody's car.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking of too. It's a big, like you said, a big open warehouse area, but you've got basically cubes or where you're at in the office to look out.
Yeah, well, I like that much better than just me looking at my car. I want to look at everybody else's car too.
You go rub on it and all that.
Yeah, that's kind of how we designed it. And there's a couple offices on the first floor that are actually combined with a parking spot. So you can park your car, you're sitting on your desk and right outside of the glass would be your car. But then obviously you could peek around and see everyone else's car.
Sure, yeah.
In the garage as well. So
We need you to send us pictures when you got one set up.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gone to 0to60customs.com, and it's kind of, for lack of a better phrase, it's a bit of a teaser at this point, is showing a couple of cool cars and the concept of 16,000 square feet of exotic car glory. It's going to be real interesting to see when you open up, and I get a chance to, I'll look to get a chance to come on out and check it out as well.
Definitely. Yeah,
Nathan, thank you so much for joining us today. Good luck with your adventure and your venture, and we appreciate you joining us today.
Yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate the time.
Thank you. Nathan Milner, 0 to 60 Customs and 0 to 60
cool.
Society. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. This is the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Right now, it is a Saturday morning, March the 12th. If you're listening to a podcast, you're going, well, wait a minute, they're talking about stuff that happened a little while ago. Well, that's why. But if you're listening to us live, well, we're live.
Thank you.
Yeah, Thank you for being you. And don't go changing to try to please me.
Okay.
You got a couple of stories I got to get in.
Gather around.
I have a thick palette of car news stories.
Gather around your radio. It's
Stellantis
story time.
CEO Carlos Tavares didn't hesitate to throw cold water on the rush toward electrification. So speaking of electrification, even as he lays out a plan making clear that his company's future is battery-powered, Tavares warns that the automaker must make productivity gains in the coming years to offset the additional expenses that come with building EVs rather than conventional gasoline models. Tavares says suppliers will have to absorb these extra costs as well, but insists they shouldn't blame the automaker. The onus, he says, is on politicians who have goaded the industry to adopt EVs.
It's all Putin's fault.
Yep.
That's what I heard yesterday.
To help the earth, he said automakers are going to have to sell a high volume of products with lower emissions, and keeping those vehicles priced within consumers' budgets will be critical, no doubt. Because, let's face it, I don't know of an electric vehicle in price comparison to a gasoline vehicle that is cheaper than a gasoline vehicle.
And as he mentions politicians, some of politics is going to fund this. The state of Michigan has okayed transferring $666 million to General Motors for their EV
Wait a minute,
projects.
666.
Yeah.
Isn't that the sign of the devil?
Oh, something like that.
Don't get me going.
Well, that's their governor.
That is truly the number. Michigan
That's the
has
governess.
authorized
Governor, yeah.
$666 million
That's
to
great.
GM's
That's
EV
great.
project.
Let's just
Another wonderful PR move.
That's exactly right. Couldn't it not have 667
what
or
genius.
665?
Yeah,
But
anything.
Well, this is
666.
politics.
It's Mrs. Lucifer.
Yeah, Mrs. That's so stupid. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I just thought that was an interesting story following up on what you're
Dovetail
saying.
right into that, yeah.
Yeah, the sign of the devil. God,
No wonder I moved.
Governor Whitless.
thank you, Governor Whitless. We've got some recalls to tell you about. Mercedes-Benz Metris. Not mattress, but Metris. That's their
yeah.
van.
Yeah.
Small van.
From the 15 to 18 model years, the defective memory chip may freeze the rear view image. Oh, okay. They're going to recall it for that?
Be like our Facebook page.
Or this broadcast.
Oh, it was YouTube today.
It was YouTube today.
Facebook was good, but YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. I'm watching YouTube.
Truly amazing.
So they're going to recall it.
Side curtain airbag may improperly deploy on the Tesla Model S from 21 to 22.
That'd scare the critters out of you.
That will. Pow! What was that? Pre-collision system may be inoperative on the Toyota CHR for 2021. The 2021 Ford.
The post-collision.
Isn't it inoperative as a pre
Okay.
before you hit something? Just saying.
I have to think
What?
about that.
Yeah. If it's a pre-operative, pre-accident, pre-collision, it's always off until you hit something.
Pretty much. Thank you for putting it in my terms that I can understand. 2021 Ford Escape Hybrid engine damage may cause a thermal event.
People ask, I've had a couple of people ask me, why do we emphasize that when we talk about it? When I worked for General Motors, I did incident investigations, and you were never allowed to call it a fire on paper. You had to call it a thermal event. 666. It's all integrated.
It's a code. Yeah, it's the 666 event.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it is the devil, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, second row seat track is missing a bolt in the Infiniti QX60 and the Nissan Pathfinder for 2022. They're recalling it for a bolt. Unsecured electrical connections may cause a thermal event in a bunch of Mercedes-Benz, the AMG EQS53, the EQS 450, and the EQS 580.
That's their full EV. For
2022. Okay, those are the recalls. Well, no, it's not all of them. BMW North America recalling more than 917,000 U.S. vehicles for potential issues with the valve heater.
917,000.
That could cause the part to overheat, increasing the risk of a thermal event while driving or soon after when parked.
A BMW barbecue.
Mm-hmm. The recall supersedes and expands 2 recalls, one in 2017 and in 2019 by the German automaker. A new fix is still being developed, according to them, for a bunch of models from 2006 to 2013.
Where do we put
and remember,
the fire
we talked
extinguisher?
about that last week between safety and compliance recalls. A safety recall, they will release the recall before the fix is determined.
And they went on to say smoke may be noticeable from the area near the engine compartment, BMW said in the report. Also, a plastic.
Don't worry about it. Right?
A plastic burning odor may also be noticeable.
So
is that really what it has?
That's what it says.
The fix,
quote unquote.
The fix is a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gosh. Can you imagine out on a date on a Saturday night?
Is that you, honey?
Is that you? Is that you, or is that burning plastic?
Well, if you own a BMW, there may be some plastic in her anyhow.
Blame it on the dog.
So, my daughter and son both live in California, and Pacific Gas and Electric.
I know they're proud.
Is the sole supplier of electricity to the state of California, and they struggle a lot with blackouts and brownouts. Well, PG&E and General Motors and Ford, as part of a pilot program, are making sure that the new electric vehicles are going to be an on-demand source of power for homes during blackouts. When you look at Ford Lightning has been advertising how their Lightning can power your home. Mm-hmm. Well, GM's new EV Silverado is going to be powering your home. I just think it's hilarious that PG&E in California is asking the vehicle manufacturers to make sure that that is a function of the vehicle
to power your home.
Power your house
when we black you out.
Yeah, because we can't power your house, and California is full of electric vehicles, so.
They're full of a lot of things out there.
So when your house is blacked out, go ahead and power it for 3 or 4 hours with your car,
Plug in
and then
your EV.
your car is going to be dead because we can't charge your car.
Well, it's good to know that they're still smoking a lot of pot out there in California,
Legally.
apparently.
Yeah.
Legally.
They have DoorDash, like door weed. For pot.
50-50 pot.
Seriously?
Oh,
Yeah.
You can order it in?
Yes, then they deliver.
I'll take some Maui Wowie. Give me a half a pound of that.
It's way too confusing, the selection. They may have 300 or 400 things to select from weed to edibles, and they talk about the THC content,
oils,
and the CBD
and all that.
content, and oils. Yep.
Wow.
So,
Okay. I'm good.
Plethora of
stonables.
Yeah, stonables.
Chevrolet's electric Blazer crossover will become the brand's first performance electric vehicle. Chevy teased the 2024 Blazer EV SS on Wednesday in a video that shows the Blazer charging before speeding down a road. Blazer EV will debut this year and go on sale next spring, according to Chevrolet. The new owners of the most expensive home ever sold in Detroit Our Stellantis North America Chief Operating Officer, Mark Stewart and Antonio Gamez Galaz.
Bruh.
Think about that.
So how much was the house?
The Fisher Mansion sold last week for $4.9 million.
That's
How
an
much?
existing house.
$4.9 million.
That's
Yeah.
the most expensive house in the state of Michigan?
No, in Detroit.
In Detroit.
Oh, well, Detroit has been
But
burning for years.
The Fisher
But
House
yeah.
is an existing. It's
It's a historic
Yes,
piece
that's
of property.
the word, yeah.
It's a very historic property from, I believe, Fisher Body.
So the top home sale in the city's history, Stewart and Gamez Galaz bought the Palmer Woods home from Dan Aman, the former General Motors Company executive and Cruise CEO. The man was dismissed from the role in December over disagreements over the direction of the robo-taxi startup. The mansion at 1771 Balmoral Drive north of West 7 Mile Road and west of Woodward Avenue was built for Alma and Alfred Fisher, then one of the owners of the Fisher Body Company, which made car bodies where your dad worked.
and I worked there.
And you
too.
worked there too.
My brother worked there. Yep.
Mark Stewart has been with Stellantis since December 18th, back when it was still FCA. No word on Antonio Gamez Galaz. We'll assume he is Mark Stewart's partner in one way or another, I
Yeah.
assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So it used to be for $4.9 million, you could buy like 70 city blocks in Detroit.
No, you could buy them all.
You could
buy them all.
Buy them all.
Yeah,
Buy the whole
probably.
city.
But that's what. But also to this day, they're turning some of these blocks into the growing places where they do vegetables and stuff.
Growing
for,
weed.
No, for the community, because a lot of them are without grocery stores, so the neighborhoods are growing their own
okay.
lettuce and things. Yeah, there's a word for it. I can't think of it.
Agriculture.
Yeah, that's it. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
You don't get that right. Come on now.
Well, you're the one that brought it in here. We'd never heard of that before, but theoretically.
Theory.
So that is basically at Chicago Boulevard and Woodward Avenue. And I bet you they're going to rent out space on Woodward Dream
For the cruise.
for parking.
Parking on the front
Just
lawn.
to cover the note.
No doubt. All right.
Just
Well,
show
that's
up.
it for this hour of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Our program continues right after these quick messages.
Saturday, March 19th, 2022 is the premiere of the all-new Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, and you're invited. Tailpipes and Tacos kicks off a new seasonal format, and first up is the Spring Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m., Saturday, March 19th. Tailpipes and Tacos will award trophies for the best hot rod, best classic, and best modern classic, so make plans now. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest cruise in, and this is where you'll enjoy seeing the best hot rods, show cars, classics, and resto mods, along with Lupi Tortilla breakfast tacos and adult beverages. There's no entry fee, and all cars will automatically compete for custom Lupi trophies and other prizes. It all happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. Get your ride ready for the all-new Spring Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, March 19th. It's going to be a huge car show, and spectators are welcome. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there, too. Let's celebrate the arrival of spring and the return of Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday morning, March 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy. We'll see you then, weather permitting. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is now part of the iHeart family. Now you'll have access to 24/7 Car Talk anytime you need a fix. Just download the iHeart Radio app and ask for In Wheel Time Car Talk, and there we are. Be sure to save us in your iHeart library for instant access. No matter where you are, you have the best Car Talk Show right on your PC, laptop, or mobile device and never have to worry about finding us again. Of course, you can always get access to our video and audio streams via InWheelTime.com and your favorite podcast channel, and all of this is free to you. From the iHeart Radio app, you'll not only hear our Saturday morning live show, but the best shows of the past, updated weekly. Never miss a minute of up-to-date new car reviews, pre-owned reviews, Conrad's Car Clinic, informative interviews, automotive news, and the most fun car talk show on the planet. Just download the iHeart Radio app, search for In Wheel Time Car Talk, save it to your library, and with a tap of the icon, you'll be in touch with your favorite Car Talk team. In Wheel Time Car Talk, streaming now on iHeart.com/In Wheel Time Car Talk. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.